Yeah, someone is back.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So it is your time now to asking any questions you have regarding your these units, or even though or any assessment questions or anything related to this course that you want me to help with. It's your time. No one have any questions? I'm sure. Have you started doing your assessment yet? Has anyone starting doing their assessments? So this is week 8 already. Alright, so we have done how many units you have done? For me, you have done for I believe 5 units already, and also for your evening sessions. Even though for your evening sessions, if you have any question you want to ask, I'm happy to help. Anyone?
Then we do together like for the assignment.
Do together for the assignment? What do you mean do
Yeah.
together?
Assessment. Like we're doing like a combination.
Combination?
Yeah.
So I didn't get what you mean.
I mean like we work because we have many assessment, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we do assessment part 8 because today we do part 8, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we can work together for make the answer for the assessment.
So how would you like me to help you?
So because we have like many participants or students here, we do collaborate it to answer one by one like that. Is it?
It is up to you. Like anyone have any question, you can use the features here to raise your hands, or you can turn on your camera, or you can ask the question, or you can type your question on the chat box. It's up to you.
Okay.
I don't have any specific way because I want you guys to feel free and comfortable to asking any question. Or even though you don't feel comfortable asking question in the class, when we finish the class, you can stay online and ask your question. I'm happy to help.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah. But if anything related to your assessment, like I think it will be great to discuss in the class, so other students may also have a similar question, so I can answer everybody at the same time rather than one by one. Or even though, do you have any
Percy, I have a question.
Yes, Vincent. Was it Vincent asking question?
It's not really related to this place. It's not related to the units, but I'm just wondering because we're gonna do workman, right?
You
have to. But the work placement that I try to get work placement.
Work placement, yeah.
So the work placement, it takes like 120 hours, and
Correct.
it's during the week, Monday to Friday.
Correct.
So basically, it's gonna be on Wednesday as well. So we're gonna do work placement, but so we cannot attend to the class. So does it consider as absence, or how about our attendance?
So I believe you should complete all your theory parts. Then you start your work placement. So once you finish all your 15 units, then you go for your work placement. Then you don't need to worry about your attendance coming back to the class because you have already done all of the units that you're supposed to do.
So I can't do it while we haven't finished our units. That's what you meant, like, so I cannot start it next week or the...
It will be better for you guys to complete all your units. Then you're going for your work placement. That would definitely helping you to understanding all the essential concepts and the principles that you need to know before you're going for your work placement. But also, if you can't finish, I mean, if you have to work on Wednesday, let's say if I mean if you have the class on Wednesday, then probably talk to your work placement supervisor to negotiate with them whether you can work Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, and then you can have your Wednesday to come to the class. I think that would be another option.
Yeah, okay then. Thank
Yeah,
you.
because you do your complete your 120 hours. It doesn't mean you have to do it from Monday to Friday. If you do Monday to Friday, yes, it would help you to finish your whole 120 hours much quicker. But you do have the options. Yeah, if you need to come to the class, then you can tell your supervisor, I may need to have Wednesday off because I have the class. Then you can do your work placement for 4 days a week.
Okay, understand. Thank you, Tracy.
Yeah, if you have any other question regarding your work placement, I would more than happy to help as well. I'm not sure if you guys are aware that if you're attending your work placements, you do have some documents you need to get prepared. I'm not sure if you guys are aware.
So I'm gonna ask.
Mhm.
So I just got the already like copies all the documents, and then I just gonna send it to the Burwood AEC Burwood. So
Mhm.
usually it will take how many, like how long? Because my center I already confirmed to the center, and then they just already all right for the documentation. I just show them, and then they just wait for the agreement from the college, and then it's usually how many like days it takes.
It's hard to say, but I believe normally they should get back to you within a week.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you haven't heard from them, then probably give them a call or send them an email.
I mean from the college. So from the center already confirmed. Just the center waiting for the agreement from the college.
Yeah, so you do need to definitely inform the college which aged care facility you're going to have your work placement with, right? Send all the information to the college, including the name of the facility, their address, what type of services they're doing, and like how many days you're going to work there. So once the college receive those information, they would need to liaise with your center, then they will email the agreement to the center, and they need to sign as well. So if you have already informing the college, then probably give them a week time for them to liaise. Yeah, because they also need to discuss about the insurance for you as well.
Yeah. So is there any contact like beside email to the Burwood, to the AEC Burwood?
You can Google there's phone number. I think it starts with 1300. That number.
Yeah. Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, you can call them. Then they should be able to transfer your call to the relevant staff in the college to look after you.
Yeah. All right then.
Yeah, because they do have different programs, so make sure you explain where you come from, like which program, which course you're doing, then they will transfer your call to the appropriate person.
Yeah, sure. All right, thank you so much.
No worries. Don't forget, we do have quite a large amount of students. They're waiting for work placement, so they may have some delay of getting the response from the college. So don't hesitate to contact them, or if there's any particular staff you have been liaising with, so contact them directly. But yeah, as we said, it will be good for you guys if you can look for the work placements yourself and then provide those information to the college. If you have to wait for the college to allocate you for work placement, it may take longer. Yeah, so it would be great for you to look for any aged care facility that they accept students for work placement. Then you're just collecting those information and forward it um, to the college. Any other questions about the units? Yes, someone has put their hands up. Novia?
Yes, hello.
Hi.
Hi, Tracy. I just want to ask, so I missed the Zoom meeting for a few times because there is a bad signal when I was in the work. And I just want to ask, is there any like minimum attendance for Zoom meeting so I can do work placement, or I just need to complete my work assessment?
In my understanding, you guys do need to attend the class, and I mark your attendance based on this, and that would be one of the evidence to prove that you're attending that particular units. There are some units that you must attend before you go for your work placements. But if you miss any of those units, I think you do need to make up those units when we're doing it. Before you go for your work placement, I believe. But you do need to double check with the college.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I need to check like which one that I already missed, and then I need to attend another Zoom meeting.
Correct. Because
okay.
For this course we do have core units, means you must attend, you must do, and there are some elective units that is also supporting you for the whole course.
Okay.
Yeah, so you probably need to firstly knowing which unit you have missed. Hopefully you didn't miss many units. Otherwise it will be harder for you to make up.
Can I have the contact person for asking like how many I miss for that one?
You should have your timetable with you, right? Did they send you the timetable for
this
course? If I believe you should receive a timetable
Yes.
at the beginning of this course. So you can cross-checking which one you have done, which one you've missed. Then we can talk to the staff.
So I will talk to the staff which one that I already missed and like reschedule it.
Yeah. Do you just start
if there is?
Yeah.
I start late. Yeah, I will double check for that and talk with the staff.
Yes.
Thank you.
No worries. Anyone have any other questions? So for your work placement, I'm not sure like how many of you has already started preparing your work placement. So make sure you get your police check. All right. I think in Victoria, you probably need to also look for your own work placement. As my understanding, because the head office is in New South Wales, I think they are only able to look for work placement for you guys for the students in New South Wales. If you are in Victoria or any other state, my understanding is you do need to look for your work placement. So rather than waiting until you finish the whole course, then start looking for work placement, I'll recommend you to start Google it. If there are any aged care facility in your local area or near you that you could easily to go to, then probably start approach those to those facility and ask them if they allowing or they accepting any students doing work placement there, and start preparing all the documents. For example, like I said, police check. You do need to show the evidence of your vaccinations. You need to show them you had your most recent flu injections, COVID vaccination, etc. And if you want to work in disability, NDIS, you do also need to have the NDIS checks. That is something similar as the police check. And also, if you work in NDIS, you do also need the working with children check. All right, in case if you have any clients would be children under 18s, you do require the working with children check as well. Any other questions? No? No question at all? That is the one for you guys to asking questions.
Tracy, I have a question.
Yes.
Yeah, during the placement, will we be like voluntary or support
Sorry?
worker?
So what was your question again? Sorry, love you.
I mean, like,
Oh,
what
sorry.
position will we have there? Like, volunteer or support worker? During the
You're gonna
workplace.
work as a student's care support worker. So during the 120 hours work placement, you must always follow your supervisor. They will allocate somebody, it would be some senior staff to supervise you. So everything you do in the workplace, during the work placement, that must be under supervision. You can't work or do anything on your own. Okay, everything that needs to be supervised. So your role during your work placement, it is the student's support worker. So, and for sure, my understanding is, I'm not sure for other states, okay, I know in New South Wales, you need to do your work placement without pay at this stage, as far as I know. But I think because recently the government has made some changes, I know some of the program, when the student doing their work placement, they can also get paid. But what I know is for the registered nurses, when they go in for their work placement, they will get paid, but I'm not 100% sure about the students doing the certificate 3. You probably do need to check the policies and also double check with the college. But so far as I know, for care support workers, your work placement is without pay. But I'm not sure if there's any changes. Is that answering your questions, Olin?
Yes, and I also have other question. Like my friend, a friend that I know, they already have their placement right now. But during the placement, that some of the coworker probably like treat the resident quite rude.
Hmm?
How do we handle that as we are just student there?
What do you think? How about others? If that would be the case happen during your work placement, what do you think? Do you need to do?
Because you say that we should be following supervisor all the time, so supervisor should be there, right?
Yes.
They should see it as well.
If in case, like for example, you're feeding a client, right, assisting with feeding, your supervisor would not standing next to you and seeing you feeding the clients at all times, but just in case if you identify any of the staff, they are really rude or they are even consider neglecting or abusing or verbally abusing or to the clients, you should let your supervisor know. This is your responsibility, even though you are just a student, but you're also holding the responsibility to protect your client as well. So if you observe any of the permanent staff working in that facility, they are really rude to the residents, let your supervisor know.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Anyone? And also, when you're going for your work placement, you do have your the workbook to do. So you do need to complete something similar to your current assessment. For each unit, you do have another workbook to do. I think one part is to collecting the evidence of your attendance. Yeah, so you do require your supervisor to sign for you the end of every shift to make sure you come on time and you don't leave early. Okay, so they need to sign every shift for you. And don't forget your lunch time. It's not counting as your working hours. So if your shift is 8 hours a day, so you would only count it as 7.5 hours as your work time. You're not counting as 8 hours. All right. Some of the students, I know that they just write on the logbook say they work 8 hours. They did not deducted the half an hour lunch break. So that is not counted as your work hours. So you should not count that half an hour meal break into your 120 hours. So you're only working 7.5 hours every day, every shift. So that is helping you to planning for your work placement. And definitely during your work placements, you need to think about how you prioritize your time to working on the floor to support the clients and gain your experience, and but also you would probably thinking to get 50 minutes, half an hour every day to go through your workbook for work placement. There are a lot of tasks that you need to complete during your work placement. You are not just standing there to observe what others doing. You do need to actually practice this, and your supervisor will come and assess you until they say, hey, yes, you are competent, you are satisfactory in some particular task, and they will also need to sign on assessment, on your workbook as well, to prove that you done these parts and done this properly. Okay. Anyone have any other questions?
Yeah. So then in the assessment 5, there's a knowledge. Sorry, I need to look. It says there a knowledge assessment and a practical assessment and a workplace assessment. So because I've only done the knowledge part, so should I do the practical part and the workplace part before I submit it?
Yes, for sure. You do need to complete the whole assessment book before you submit it. So the practical parts, you probably have a look. I think some of them, they are the case study.
Yeah.
So you need to read through the case study and then complete the practical part. And also in terms of the work placement parts, that means you do need to doing during your work placement.
So I can submit until I finish my work placement as well.
Yeah, so you do need to complete the whole book before you submit. Yeah, but I think you can utilize this time to, doing the first knowledge part, completed as soon as you can. You can imagine if you leave the whole book until you finish the whole work placement and the classes, sometimes you may forget what we discussed previously, or you've got a lot to do. So I will recommend you guys the end of each week, try to complete all the units we've done within the weeks. Yeah, so your memory is still fresh and you still can easily look for the particular parts that it's asking in the assessment book, so that would be easier for you guys to complete.
I see there's one definition in the assessment. It's a nuclear family structure. Can you please explain this one?
Have you tried to look for it in your learner guides yet before we discuss?
I don't think so.
So you do need to do your parts. So in terms of this question, we do have different types. I can briefly explain to you. There are different types of family structure, right? Some of it's with parents with kids, right? Father and mother and kids. That is the nuclear family structure. Some of the family, it would be single mother or single father, right? That would be another type. Yeah, and another type would be the kids living with their stepfather or stepmother, right? That will be another different types. So hopefully that is helping you to understanding those different types, and you should go to your learner guides to look for the specific definitions of different types of family structure.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, but nuclear is something saying that mother, father, and the kids. They are from the same family. Good. So I can see that Audrey is actually start doing the assessment book, which is great. How about any other students?
Yeah, I think everybody is trying, but it's just
Yeah.
for me.
Don't hesitate. I think the key thing is don't hesitate to ask. There's no right or wrong. You guys are all here to learn, right? Don't be shy. If there's anything you're not sure, there's no silly questions. Asking anything you are not sure. That's why we are here to help you. Sorry? No? Any other questions?
Just have a question.
Yes,
So,
question.
like, there are some case studies on some unit assessment that needs us to check the Lotus compassionate care,
Mhm.
but then it goes to another website and it needs us to fill the username and password, but I cannot get in.
Oh, so they didn't get you the username and password? Or is it?
Yeah, it says that username is new username and password new password, but when I type in and it says wrong password and wrong username.
Okay. Any other students have a similar problem? Can I ask? Do you also have the same problem, like when they asking you to log into the website and you have difficulty or you have problem accessing the website?
Yeah, me as well.
Me as well.
Alrighty. I'm not sure if somebody else has changed the username or password because we did have similar issue previously. I would recommend any of you to send the email to the college. I think they need to reset the passwords and then share with you guys. Yeah, so if anyone's Christian, would you mind to just send an email to the college on behalf of other students so you can show the staff which case study or any particular websites that's the password need to be reset. So
Yeah, I will send an email.
thank you so much.
Or
Because I don't have the authority to reset.
Tracy?
Yes.
Yeah, actually, I only sent to both AEC, but they said please contact to my trainer directly. So
About the access?
yeah, I already asked to admin team, both AEC.
But I don't have any authority to change it. So okay. I'll probably talk to them then.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Yeah, but you guys please still send an email and I will, when I come to the college next week, I will talk to them.
Yeah, thank you.
Because definitely they need to reset it. I don't have the access.
Oh, good.
I'll just write it down to remind myself. Okay, great. Thank you. Good question, so I can follow up. Anyone else? Thank you for letting me know like those questions so I can definitely follow up for you guys. Anyone have any other questions regarding assessment book or regarding aged care industry, or you're looking for a job, or you're looking for work placement, anything? No more?
Yeah.
Yes.
Should I reach out for centers to ask for a replacement before I have first aid and manual handling?
No, you must attend the first aid and manual handling before you start your work placements, because that is the compulsory parts. If you don't have these 2 units done or this done, then they would not accept you to start doing your work placement. So you do need to plan ahead when you're going to do the first aid and also your manual handling.
I think I did some research, and they have around like 2 or 3 clicks for the first aid. So can I ask you if I need to do the only first aid, or because I think they have 2 or 3 different types, some like
Yes, you're right. I think you do need to do 2, which is combine the first aid and the CPR.
yeah, but it says like 9 hours first aid and practical, or it has 3 hours practical and 6 hours practical. So I'm not sure which one should I choose.
Normally, it is a whole day sessions. I think the first part, I think they would start doing the CPR, like showing you guys and let you to practice how to do CPR. And also the second part is you need to do the first aid. So I believe it will be the whole day one. Yeah, so you do need to complete that and attach your first aid certificates when you applying for your work placement. Yeah, and your manual handling as well. That is compulsory. You must done those 2.
Mercy.
Yes, Leo.
Is it manual handling we must to have that certificate or not?
I'm not sure if they will
Because-
give you a certificate, but definitely that is including in this course. You need to know how to use like for example, some particular equipments like full hold lifter, stand-up lifter, sliding sheets, wheelchair, how to transfer or how to attending some personal care in client's beds by using the manual handling techniques, etc. So you do need to do these parts before you're going for your work placement.
Because I just see the requirement on first aid, COVID-19 vaccination,
No, I think that
vaccination,
is part
and
of this course. That is part of this course for
okay.
handling.
Okay.
But most of the aged care facility, they do check with the college before they accepting the staff whether these students have already have the knowledge and skills with manual handling, because that is related to work health and safety legislation. Even though they are going to purchase the insurance for all the students who are going for work placement, but you do need to have the knowledge and knowing what you are doing, because you're going to do a lot of manual handling tasks during your work placement. For example, you're going to assist your clients for walking, you transfer your clients from the bed to the chair, or to the chair to another wheelchair, or helping your clients, if your clients sliding down from the bed to the end of the bed, you're going to slide them up. That's all related to manual handling. So that is part of this course.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, the Indonesians, but with my agent for Vietnamese, she charged me separately for the course, for the first aid, and for the manual handling.
Yeah, I know those courses would probably charge you separately, but definitely that is the part of the requirements of this course. Yeah, so if you want to getting the final certificate for this course, you must also attend the manual handling and also first aid. Because I am not quite sure about how much they charge you. That's not my part, and that's not my job. But this is definitely 100%. I'm sure that is part of this course. If you want to fully complete this course, you must have these two units or these 2 subjects done. Otherwise, you won't be able to getting the full certificates. Because on your certificates, they're going to list it which units you have done. right? So if you're missing those two parts, they're probably not giving you the full certificate. So you still need to do manual handling and first aid. But I think they may give you the opportunity to look for the first aid class or first aid course by yourself. I know in New South Wales, in other program is same course, but other college they do organizing first aid class in the college. But I am not 100% sure about AEC.
Yeah, this one is like once every fortnight and only one class. Quite limited.
And also they are running this first aid in Sydney, right? So probably some of the students, it will be really difficult to attend the face-to-face class in Sydney. Yeah, so you may need to look for the local areas that can have those first aid classes.
And also for COVID-19 vaccination, is it I can use my certification from my country because I did 3 times in my country for vaccination.
For which vaccination? Is it for flu or for COVID?
COVID-19.
I think especially the evidence from your country that they contains English, so and also write down how many times or which vaccination you already had. I believe probably the organizations, the aged care facility may accept, but if it's written in other languages, I doubt they will accept it.
My vaccination is in English.
Yeah, I think that would be much easier if your evidence is showing in English. You can also forward it to the facility. You can ask them because it all depends on the facility. If they accept it, your evidence from other country. Some of them, they're really strict. Yeah, some of the facility, they really, really strict. They want you to have all the vaccination in Australia, then yeah, that would be another case. Yeah, but that's my understanding. For flu vaccination, they would only accept that you have it in Australia for flu vaccination.
Okay.
Yeah, because that is required you to have once a year for flu vaccination. Every year you do need to have it. So
like that.
Yeah, so that's
only
why
for 12 months. So.
Sorry, no, not only for placement. Even though in the future, when you start working in aged care, you do need, in Australia, you do need to have your flu vaccination once a year. You can receive a free vaccination from your employer, okay, because the government will pay for you guys to have a free flu vaccination, and including COVID as well. But as a students, you guys will not having a free vaccination at this stage. But you do need to show your evidence. You have already had that vaccination.
Oh, so for the first time we have to pay, and then when we work, we don't have to pay anymore.
When you start working in an aged care facility, your employer and the government will pay for you. Or if you have your vaccination with your pharmacist, then you can bring your receipts. Then your employer will reimburse to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in the future, when you start working in the aged care facility. Okay. But I think you guys, I'm not sure if you guys have difficulty applying for the police check. Just to remind you guys, the police check, I think recently has increased the price, but I think it's around $90 something. If there's another police check is costing you $200, that is not the one. Okay, I think roughly around $90. That is for employment, and also working in aged care that require the police check. It's not for immigration, not that purpose. If for that purpose, they will charge you around $200, I think. But for just for employment and students for your work placement, they will they cost you around $90.
Tracy, may I ask?
Yes. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Regarding to the flu vaccination, I just already asked the center, and then they said for right now for the placement, as long as because I just explained working holiday visa have only 4 months study, so if can as soon as possible for work placement. So I just asked them but they said it's alright as long as there's a vaccine. So they said not need for flu vaccination. So from the college as well, it's all depend on the center, right?
Yeah, it depends on the center. It depends on the facility. It's not about the college or what we want you to do. It's really depends on the facility.
At the center, alright.
Yeah, so if the facility is happy for you to having the vaccination in other country, that's absolutely fine. But what I mean is some of the facility, they are really strict. They do have their own policy. So if you want to have your work placement there, you do need to follow their policy. So it is not what we want from the college.
Yeah. All right then. Thank you. Thank you, Tracy.
No worries. So when you start applying for your work placement to any particular facility, just put that into your question list to ask, right? Asking them if they accept your evidence, your vaccination evidence from other country. Sometimes some of the facility, they are strict, even though they will check the time you're having your last vaccinations or which brand of the vaccination you have. They're really strict, but it depends on the facility. It's not every facility like this. Yeah.
Right, Tracy.
Yes, Johannes.
For placement insurance, do we have to pay for that, or?
No, I don't think so. I don't think it will come up from your pockets because that would be the agreement between the facility and the college. I don't think because you guys as your visa, right? Your whatever the visa you are holding, they are including some of the insurance that you have already purchased. But for your work placement, I don't think you're going to pay extra for the insurance that is between the college and the facility. As far as I know, you don't need to pay any other extra fees for insurance.
Okay. Yes.
But for sure, you do need to protect yourself, right? You don't want to have any injury during your work placement. Any other questions?
Tracy, I have a question.
Yes, Janice?
Is there any time frame to do the first aid and manual handling?
There's no specific time frame, but I think because we do have limited opportunity for you guys to attend those 2 units, I will recommend you once the college offering you guys any opportunity, better to do it the early rather than later. Yeah, if sometimes it may require you to travel, then I will still recommend you guys to do it as soon as you can, because we are not sure when will be the next opportunities or if the next coming opportunity may not be really suitable for your schedule, etc. So once they're offering you and it is suitable for you to do it, better do it as soon as you can.
Okay, thank you.
No worries. Yeah, as the first aid may takes you like a couple of hours or half day or 1 day, and also the manual handling probably would be another half day as well. So better to take the opportunities. And also probably I'll give some tips to you guys when you're going for your work placements. I'm not sure if you guys would going to continue doing working in aged care in Australia, or you may want to have that certificate and work in your home country. If you're going to continue working in Australia as aged care workers, I would recommend you to try to gain as much experience as you can during these 120 hours, because you can imagine every employer or your supervisor may offering you a job working in that facility. So trying to be there on time every day, following your supervisor's instruction, be proactive and taking the initiative to work with your clients, even though sometimes it's not that busy. You are not just standing there or using your mobile. Make sure you sit down with your clients, have a chat with them, or even though offering doing something with your clients, all right, so that your supervisor can see you are really keen to work and you are taking the initiative. You know when to support your client, etc., or identify and walk around in your facility to see if there's any potential hazards or risks you can identify, report it, those kind of things. So especially for you guys, if you want to continue working in Australia as an HK, take this really good chance to perform your tasks, doing your jobs properly, then and you'll get your opportunities to continue working in this facility. I do have a lot of students that they receive the offer from the employer when they're doing the work placement, so which is great. Yeah, that is the tips I can share with you guys. So build up a good relationships with the client, also with your supervisor as well, because definitely your supervisor would be the person to sign your documents, and they do need to providing you some feedback as well. So I believe you all want to receive positive feedback rather than negative, right? So that's all I can share with you guys. Any other questions that I can help? Anyone else? No? Okay, so I can quickly go through the attendance list with you guys. The one I have already marked, Hadi, I've done Mark, Johannes, I have already marked, Steve, yes, and Vincent, yes, I have already marked. How about Elsa? Elsa? No, Elsa's not here. I have already marked Leo. How about Christian Andrew? Is Christian Andrew here? Christian start with C-H-R-I-S, Christian? No. I have already marked Zaki. Yeah, he has also attending those activities. Covina and Don Bao Lee.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I have already marked Yong. I've done Erling. And is Tungada? Is Tungada here? No? Okay. I also have marked Ram. I know Ram is answering the questions. Retta, is Retta here?
Yes, Tracy.
Okay, thank you. Mutiara? Is Mutiara here? No. I have already marked Janice. How about Kantika? Kantika? No. Yes, I saw Lily, and Lily also participates into the activity, which is great. I have already marked Felicia. I marked Audrey, Mayadi. I marked Mayadi. Sanya, yes, I have already marked her as well. Andy, is Andy here?
I'm here.
Reso?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And I mark questions with start with KRIS Christian. Yeah, I have already marked. And Yanda, yes, I marked Yanda as well. And Novia. How about Yunhee? It's Yunhee.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, perfect. Alrighty, I have marked everybody, I believe. If you guys have no other questions, then I'll see you again next Wednesday. If during the time you have any other questions, yes, did someone mention something?
How about me, Tracy?
Oh, did I miss you? Oh, sorry, let me double check. Oh, I have already marked yours.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. If you during this time, in the meantime, if you have any other questions, feel free to bring it to the class next week. Alright, even though it's related to work placements or anything related to this course or previous units, feel free to let me know. Alright? Okay, if you have no other question, see you guys next week, next Wednesday.
Yeah, Tracy. Bye, Tracy.
See you.
See you,
Tracy.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye, Tracy.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Tracy.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you, Tracy.